Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Gujarat. We're going for Keep the Flame Burning. We have to grab our centers of faith as Zoroastrian. And as Andreas pointed out in the comments, there's a button down here. I'm so used. I mean, it's kind of obvious in hindsight. So is the religion button down here. And I'm so used to this being the papacy button, the Chinese Empire button, and the HRE button, depending on where you are, that I didn't even consider clicking this. And the reason is, not only does it show which holy sites we control and have already converted, but also it has a button for go to. Now, it doesn't quite highlight them on the map, which is what I really would like to do, because this is not the easiest way to show you. But essentially what it's saying is that we have control of, well, our religion has control of all the holy sites, except for Shirvan, because that's while it's controlled by us, it is still owned by the Shia. Well, we just haven't converted yet, is what it's saying. And there's also the site in Sub-Savar, which we, well, it's controlled by our subject, which is Zoroastrian, but it's not us. And for our achievement, we have to grab them all, if I'm not utterly mistaken. Keep the Flame Burning is what it's called, Keep the Flame Burning. Yep. I need to own them. So Shirvan and Sub-Savar. Shirvan is not quite in the process of being converted, but soon, once we get to core it, I believe. I think there's still an issue of getting the range on there to core it, yeah. Because we have to go step by step by step by step here, because the Caspian Sea is not actually water. Obviously, as you can see. So there's that. We also have to build up the monument here. And I wonder if we can get that started already. No, we cannot. It needs to be our religion. And, oh, that's it. It's not like it needs to be cored or something. It's just that it needs to be our religion, which essentially does require us to core it first, because otherwise it takes forever to do. All right. What else is going on? I think we have a coalition formed against us. Yep. A lot of people, including Mr. O. Hopefully they find out their way to understanding that they really should not be into that. We have apparently states to make, which I think I'm happy to do. There's a chance there was some reason I wasn't making this a state, but I think that is not the case. What else are we looking at here? Yeah, we have some money to spend and some decent things to build here to make even more money. Now, we're gonna need a bunch of money to build that monument. But making more money will have us have more money, you know, it's a thing. We could go on more of a conquering spree, but with that coalition, I'm kind of fine not to. The question is whether there are people that are close to the end of a truce that we kind of want to attack. We failed to do that on Bahmanis, unfortunately, by like a day or something. We have a long truce against Vijay, that's fine. Jaipur's our ally. Multan is, I'm pretty sure, in the coalition. So we're not looking for people who are just green stripe, because they are already, well, we don't have a truce to them, which means they're already in the coalition if they want to be, essentially. Mushasha in 82, QQ in 82 as well. Timmy in 79, that's, what, 7 years from now? That's probably the, yeah. Okay, so we have a lot of time here. I don't think I'm going to go big on any sort of conquering spree as much as I'm kind of tempted to until we've solved the situation. See, I could start converting Shirvan, but 55 months is just so long when we could do it in a lot less once it's cored. So yeah, I think that's fine not to do right now. This annoys me. How about our annexation of EU? 66.7%. I do want to also annex my other subject here, Bundelkand, but if we have a look at the real, this one, we're going to be done in November 78. And if I were to annex Bundelkand now, it'd be done in September 75. So we have another 3 years and change before we should start annexing those folks. Now, how do we get people to understand that they should not be coalitioning me? How angry is Mr. O? 60. At only 2.7 yearly change, so that's quite a long time before they're kind of forced out. 4 years. It's not forever, but it is annoying. Those VJNRE separatists, where are they? In VJ itself and in Savanur. Okay, wait, just there. Right there to punish them. This is actually kind of close. I'm looking to start revoking privileges on my subjects here. Not by subjects, I mean the estates. When do we do this? Can hit this again next year. Thinking of summoning the Diet right now and then taking away a giant privilege. I kind of want to keep the trade power until we've spawned the next institution in 1600. So maybe that's not super relevant. Exclusive trade rights. Removes exclusive trade rights modifier from all owned provinces. But what is that modifier? Is that just a thing I have on there? No, not on all provinces for sure. There it is. Was it just incentives of trade, maybe? Should find out. Local development cost reduction, local autonomy. Oof. That's actually kind of harsh. Did I know this was a thing? No, it's not an incentives of trade either. What's the space around? Oh no. But it's paid. So I kind of want it gone. It does drop their loyalty equilibrium as well, which is kind of why I'm not utterly happy. But I think I'll still do this. Yeah. They'll still be fine. They'll be able to take up again. And I'm starting to get my max absolutism back. Which is what I want. What do we want to do here? I really don't want to develop anything. Not necessarily. What do you want me to do? I need to own all provinces in the Multan area. I mean, I'm gonna say I don't want it. Not gonna claim I don't want it, because kinda do. What's the Multan area? Here it is. It means we only need to own Koror in addition to what we already have. Now, how could I possibly own Koror? Do not have a claim on it. I have very few claims left from all the claims we had before. Interesting. The reason I'm thinking claim is that there's potential that we can threaten war for it instead of just getting to war. They hold no occupied province and a course of claims. Nah. I just want to see the reasoning. Come on, game. They had a coalition, so it's unlikely they're going to be willing to actually just hand anything over. So what do the giants want then? Oh, just do the Ava thing again. Sure, let's do the Ava dance. For some free giant loyalty, make them happy again. One more boats at. They're even essentially in Ava already. Protect trade in Burma, please. Get me the loyalty. Ka-ching. And go back to work where I want you. These giants are easy to impress. Wait, should I have gotten... Ooh, Oman left the local coalition. Now, these are irrelevant people who are just leaving the coalition, but the fact that they are leaving is very promising. Very promising. I could revoke a clergy thing too. It's a huge chunk of equilibrium, which is not going to make it trivial to revoke any more land. That's a tough balance. There we go. With all these folks leaving, I'm sure Mr. Ottoman, yeah. So, about that Multan thing, let's build a spy network. Not that I need a spy network, but having claims, again, it's a good thing. And they might just give in to threaten war, which would save me a lot of hassle. I do like saving hassle. It's like my favorite thing. Next to not having hassle, I suppose. General died. I don't like it. But 'tis what 'tis for now. Bahman is going for VJ again with that reconquest. I think we're super ahead of time on mill. Yes, we are. So let's keep going with the idea group. Go, go, go. Keep annexing the almost nice percentage there. Yeah, here we go. Very close to being able to click this button. And then after that, it's only a matter of time for us to end the whole shenanigan here. Now, there's a bit of an issue with this that I'm having right now. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to solve it just yet. That issue is that I am going to go on vacation in, well, essentially a week. A week from now, I'll be, well, hopefully be in a different country, in a very warm place. Which is not a problem. It's good. It's a positive thing. I want that. No, the thing is that usually when I go on vacation, I record a bunch of episodes ahead of time. And for one, I haven't done that yet. I've tried a few times, but always had those episodes somehow eaten up by time. Don't know how that happens. But anyway, that's not the thing. I am fully willing to put a bunch of time aside, find somewhere if it's late at night, to record those episodes for you. No, the thing is that I don't know what the follow-up to this campaign is going to be yet. And I'm not sure that I'm starting a new campaign on a mad rush for recording a bunch of stuff before I leave is a great idea. But we're so close to finishing this that I just might have to. I don't know yet. And it just occurred to me that that's going to be an issue. There's a chance that I will go on a bit of a break. Again, I don't know that yet. But if you, for some reason, I mean, I will say that as much in the final video I record if I do actually decide to go on a bit of a break. But still, if there is a bit of a break coming up, then that's because I'm on vacation. It's not because I'm gone, and I'll be back right after vacation with more content. If that even happens. There's a lot of ifs, and maybe I shouldn't have told you, but I just thought about it. And you know, the way I record these videos, I essentially just say what comes to my mind immediately. There's no editorializing here. It's just, you know, just say things. Can I threaten war for that claim, though? Well, that's a real interesting question. Now I'm also wondering whether there's some sort of stretch goal I could be going for in this campaign. Well, maybe there is. Where's my threaten war button? There it is. That's not true. Come on, game. I hate... I did just get a claim on Motan, right? Do I have to wait a month? Is that a thing? Now can I threaten war? No. Is that your capital? Of course it's their capital. In brackets, and that are their capital. Okay, the one province I want. Well, I don't necessarily need it right now, right? Because I actually did the... I didn't actually take the mission, so there's no real reason to go for Karor over, say, Shortcut. So, yeah, actually that's fine. If I were to just declare war on you, the Jaunpuri would help, which I don't like, because they're my friends. So we'd have to declare another war, call in the Jaunpuri, and then do it. Ah, but Bahmanis is now available, right? But they have the independence guaranteed by Jaunpur. Right, that's why we did a war on VJ before with Jaunpur, and then things didn't work out the way we wanted to. So 2 people protected by Jaunpur that we could attack if only we had somebody to call Jaunpur in against. Let's check that truce map mode again, but this time we're not looking for people we have truces with, but for people we do not. Multan, Jaunpur, well, that's an alliance in Orissa too. Bahmanis, which is guaranteed. Who are you? You're Orissa as well. It's not really helpful. Mamluks were allied to. There's Oman right next to me, which is just plain available with that set of trade that they have. I mean, I cannot call in Jampur because they consider that a distant war. But what I can do is just grab the thing. And since it's currently essentially free, I don't know why we wouldn't. Holy War, get in there. It's not going to be... Ooh, siege ability. It's not going to be trivial to find a place for us to attack calling in the Jampuri. But taking the center of trade here is... It's a step towards the plan of maybe moving our central trade node, our main trade node, into Hormuz rather than Gujarat. Kinda wish I had another trader to do so, but I don't. We have a bunch of centers of trade that we might be able to upgrade if we weren't at war. It would help. So we could send a few boats. The reason I would want another trader is that now I would have to steer from Gujarat into Hormuz. And that means I have to grab a trader from somewhere. I mean, it's not like our guy in Bengal is doing much. Or our guy in Burma. So it's not a problem as such, I suppose. Yeah. Look at this guy in Burma doing nothing. 0.97 ducats. I can call them Mamluks, that's not really what I was looking for. I was looking for Jampur, wasn't I? Give me Niswa, please. Yeah, it's gonna annoy some people, I understand. People are already annoyed. And I suppose I take that 20 ducats because I'm just that kind of guy. And that's that. More yellow on yellow action over here, which I still despise. This is... I suppose the Hormuz one is slightly lighter, but just by a smidgen. It's not like Gujarat and Hormuz are like super far away from each other. I know it's a super difficult problem to have colors on maps not touch, but that's a lot of yellow in this region. Vijay, Gujarat, and then Hormuz. And I think there's like one of these miners down here is also quite yellow. Maybe not. I'm feeling like Koti or somebody. Clearly Jumla is, but you know, what's even a Jumla? It's that green in that there. Yellow. Can I grab your stuff yet? Not quite yet. Well, very soon if I wasn't at war, which I'm not. So yes, soon. Mercenaries extorting locals. That is just not nice. Lose 50 mil power, gain a corruption. Come on. I don't even have a lot of mercenaries. I mean, look at these few dudes. Do I care about devastation in the Makran area? I do not. So I suppose I take the corruption and I just go and say, you know, I have money. I'm already putting all my money in roofing out. It's fine. There goes our merge to the Bundelkhandi, which I would renew if it wasn't for a... It's not a very large legitimacy cost, I suppose. Legitimacy cost. Well, you just like me so. I just haven't improved with you. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go improve again. I don't think we need to worry about the Liberty Desire anymore. So the marriage isn't as critical as it might have been in the past. I say critical, it was never... I mean, Bundelkhand itself was never critical. But there was a spot where we had a... We spent a bunch of prestige to get them below the threshold so that we could then marry them. That is not utterly necessary anymore. That's good, I suppose. Timmy sitting on Mushasha. Are you actually winning a war, Timmy? You are. That's crazy talk. Who would do such a thing? Win a war. Accepted peace with Mushasha. Pillaging the capital. I do respect that. Let's go and have another set of best guess settings here. The political landscape does keep changing. And hence, there might be new neighbors that one wants to know about. You know, just out of curiosity, not because of any malicious intent. Should have checked both the age of Bundelkand. I just assumed they were young because they just died, and they're young enough. That's fine. Get close to finishing quality ideas, which just give us like 5% discipline, right? In addition to another decent policy, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Morale and siegeability. Siegeability. Love it. This dip tech does not look particularly promising. We might take it out of time because we have been doing that a bit. Look at how innovative we are. 7% reduced power costs. So powerful. Or I guess powerless. I don't know. Ooh, Unify Culture is a thing I would kind of like to get. We should have another look at that one. I have my golden age against until 83. That's also important to keep in mind. So what am I missing for? A few Jampuri provinces, which is a problem. A few Bahmani provinces, which is not as much of a problem. Did I ever click my button? I didn't, did I? I want your stuff, folks. Give that land. Is there anybody powerful that would like to be my friend in the place of Jampur, maybe? I said powerful people. Come on, game. These are not powerful people. These are named people. Yeah, that's a big no. Wouldn't even mind somebody like Spain or something. That is Bundelkand. I right-click on Spain, but that is not Spain. I'm like, ooh, they love me, but no, they don't. I guess we don't actually know about Spain, which is why I can't right-click them. Shame. Because see, I don't need them to actually do anything. I just need them to be a numbers deterrent for those coalitions. And then we're good. What I should also do is check back on the Bundelkand annexation potential. We are done in 1578, and if I were to annex you, 1578 May, and this was like November or something, October? November. So that's 6 more months. So check again at the beginning of 76. And then we should be in very close timing range there. Convert, 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 convert. Keep on doing the good deed here. Good work, I suppose. Hormuz is kind of slow. This might be worth turning on the edict. It is already on. It's still worth it. It's just not. Well, I can't turn something on that's already on. Any chance Jampur is not joining here? No. No. Now, I could use one of these wars to just end my alliance to Jampur and grab that land. Don't think I can co-belligerent them, can I? No. That would be broken. Or at least not great. I mean, I really don't want to break the alliance. It's just that they have stuff I need. For my culture and also for Rashputana, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And I wouldn't mind continuing that. Still need the paper thing for this. Still need 1,000,000 Arabian stuff for this. And then insane stuff for this. I don't know. I mean, a stretch goal, if we're talking about stretch goals, could be the completion of our mission tree. It just doesn't feel exciting. That's not the button I meant to press. Wow, that's a lot of stab cost. That's -8. No, I meant to click next vassal. I want to see October, so next month would be perfect. I guess I start now. Or I could just put them on Scootage. I think starting now is fine. Probably. And yeah, join your war. Oh, that's actually great. I forgot. You guys, I'm attack Bahmanis. Am I also attacking Multan? Just like at the same time? Or close to? I mean, I have a bit of walking to do to get there. Who's Multan allied to? Chagatai, Bahmanis. Oh, they're in the same thing anyway, so yes I am. Just gonna co-belligerent them. Which cause in Chagatai, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna accept here. I don't think I can declare immediately. No, I have to wait a month, which is... it's okay. I do want another leader. Well, I want 2 more leaders. Oof. Been quite lucky with leaders recently, but that one is not what I would call lucky. Better, not nuts. Did I start annexation? I did, right? I'm pretty sure I did. You got exiled. How did this happen? Am I at war with Timmy? No. Confused. Must have been some change in, some shift in military access there that caused that. It's odd though. So soon I will be able to attack there. It was a good point. I wish it told me when the timer ends. Usually, oh, I have no diplomats to send. Come home for more time, please. I have a war to declare. I want this. They can't join. I want Orissa to be... And no, I want... Mutan is not joining. Fighting the war on the same side as the enemy. What kind of war are you in? Oh, you're in the same war I am in? That's slightly unfortunate, but hey, at least we get to attack you. So, nobody else there. I cannot call in Jampur because they would apparently refuse my call to arms, even though it says they won't. It doesn't matter. It is fine. Holy War. Go. Get me some extra guns. And some extra, I don't know, these folks. Looks good to me. It's not the most prepared war we've ever had. But it's certainly a war. There's nothing wrong with a good war. And I don't think there's such a thing as a bad war, so... Yeah, well, I guess there might be sometimes. There's a losing war, I suppose, which is kind of bad. You need 11, so let's make it 12 for that good measure. You also didn't bring any cannons. I hope that 30 stack I'm sending has some cannons with it. It does. Actually has a decent number. Good. Because how are we going to drop all those forts if we don't have cannons? You're actually fancying your chances down here, eh? It sounds like a mistake to me. Let's reroute these rivers here. And get you to that siege. And I'm going to bring in a general once I have one accessible to me. But right now I won't want to threaten those folks in the south. And, I mean, if we can hurt them a bunch. You, what's your job? Take attrition? I don't like it. I don't like it. So I cannot declare war on Multan, right? Because we're on the same side of a war. Yeah. I wonder if there's going to be a spot at which I can call in Jaunpur to my Bahmani war. Because if there was such a spot, then I should be able to attack Multan after the other war's done. Mercenary maintenance reduction. Well, thank you. What a good stat. I mean, sure, there are situations where it's not a terrible stat, but it's mostly quite bad, I think. Mostly because essentially all the situations, at least the ones I can imagine, in which I have a lot of mercenaries, are situations in which I have a lot of money. So it's kind of, you know, WE. Speaking of, let's have a cut put in this video, Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then that comment section is quite the place. Quite the place. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.